Okay, so a quick little disclaimer, this isn't going to be a completely false shuffle, but this is a false shuffle for the most part. So if you want a completely false shuffle, I'm sorry, you guys can click away, but this is going to work if, let's say you have the top stock of the deck. In this case, I have the first 13 cards. Let's say you need to keep 13 cards into the same order as you put them into. So in this case, I went ahead and put ace through king in the spades, and I put these into the correct order. This way I can prove to you guys that when you do this type of shuffle, it essentially makes it look like you're mixing up the deck, and you are to a degree, but you are actually not mixing up any of the first 13 cards, or if you want to do this with 26 cards, it's not going to mess up the order, but it makes it look like you can really casually just go ahead and shuffle up these cards, and it looks like nothing is going on. So again, I'll show you guys one more time what that looks like. You have all these cards, and the order is not getting mixed up. So you can do this with like 13 to about like 26 cards. You could do half the deck, but essentially, guys, I'll be showing you how to do this right now. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is obviously get the deck in the order that you are going to need it in. If you want to practice, you can do exactly what I did before, or for the performance, you can just put around 13 cards, go ahead and put them in this kind of order. This way you know if you are messing them up or not. So we have them in this order, and all you're going to have to do, it's basically just a really simple overhand shuffle. So what you want to do is, however many cards you want to keep in the same order, that's the amount of cards you're going to peel off on the first take. So let's go ahead. Let's say we want to make sure we get the 13 cards, but we'll go a little bit above that just to make sure that we actually do have every bit of those cards. So we take about half the deck, peel that off in the first part of the overhand shuffle, and the second thing you want to do is you can peel off maybe like 1 to about 3 cards, but you're going to peel it off not directly on top of the deck, but just a little bit out jogged. So this way you peel off. You can peel off, like I said, around 2-3 cards, and essentially what you're left with is a little bit of an out-jogged piece. It's not that much, you don't really want to exaggerate this, and then you come back and then you can shuffle normally right back on top of the deck, and you can even cover up that that out-jogged portion as well. All you need to know is that right here at the last out-jogged portion closest to, I guess, your right hand, when you come over, you're going to pick up this out-jogged portion just like this. As you come over, you're going to push this up using your thumb, and then you're going to use your middle finger over here to square up the top of the deck. And it's just like getting a thumb break when you're squaring or pushing a card into the deck. Essentially the same motion. You come over, you square everything back up, and now you have a break right where you first took off that big chunk of cards. So you can continue to keep shuffling the cards down until you clear up that break, and then you are left with that top stock of cards again. So this is the shuffle, guys. I'm going to go over it one more time just in case somebody didn't get it, but for the most of you, I'm sure you probably understood that. So anyways, thanks for watching. But if you want to learn it one more time, I'm going to do it kind of again in kind of real-time motion. You take off about half the deck, peel off 1 to 2 cards, leave it out jogged, continue to shuffle the deck. You can cover up that out jogged card as well. It looks really messy from the front, but in the back you're looking for this little out jogged part. You push up with your thumb, and then if you want, you can really quickly just grab it and put your thumb in the middle with that crease. Instead of, thumbing down multiple cards, you can take it straight from the break, cut the cards, and you are left with that top stock right here. So this is the little false shuffle. Like I said before, it wasn't a completely false one, but this works if you need to keep a big group of cards the same on the top of the deck. So this is the video, guys. You haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that if you want.